Welcome to the global gathering. I'm just going to take a moment and allow everyone to hop on. Please tell us where you're from in the meantime and say hello to all of us. We'd love to hear from you. Okay, wonderful, beautiful. All right, it is October and this is the October Global Gathering. So thank you so much. And I want to invite all of you here who are on Facebook and all of you who are attending this event with us in the webinar. Let me introduce myself. My name is Deepal Shah, and I am your host today. I want to thank all of you for being here with us. I am here today with some amazing spiritual activists, 5 other amazing spiritual activists who have happily dedicated their time and commitment to today's gathering. They're ready to serve you today, so be sure to be present. Just a few things before we get started. All the participants are muted. You can set your intention to what you would like to receive healing for. We are here to support your journey. We do not provide any medical advice or suggestions. If you have any questions, you can go to ananda4life.com and read the disclaimer. We encourage you to leave comments if you're on Facebook and share the love that we are about to bring to you today. If you are here on the webinar with us, you can use the chat button at the bottom of your screen. Make sure it says attendees and panelists. Feel free to leave your comments if you like something we're doing, how you're feeling, your experiences throughout the event, where you're from, or you can simply relax and take it all in. Before I announce each of our speakers, here's what we're going to be doing for the next hour or to an hour and a half. Our intention today is to create and unify all of our energies together so that it's this one beautiful sacred connection of light, carrying the highest frequencies to assist in healing Mother Earth as she's going through her shifts right now, and humanity as we are going through our shifts right now. We will be consciously transforming what is happening in the world and within us. Whether you're on a spiritual path or not, it doesn't matter, because your mind, body, and energy is shifting as we are evolving and embracing the new ways in whatever form that is present for all of us at this time. And since everything is energy, it vibrates and has a frequency, and we want to raise ours today so that we can help those around us and to sustain our own energies through these times. We are here to support this global shift, and I want to thank each and every one of you for being here and joining us in today's meditations, activations, and other processes that we will be participating in together as one. So please be open to receive, and you can do this just by breathing nice and slowly and focusing on your breath throughout this event. Let's take a moment and do this now. Close your eyes. And I want you to set your unbending intention. Set it to what it is that you want for right this moment, for this next hour. And just take nice 3 deep inhales and exhales into your nose, into your belly, and out through your nose. And I want you to notice how that feels. As you breathe in and out, just imagine if you could put everything aside, all of your worries, including any heavy emotions, thoughts, feelings, limiting beliefs. If you can reach deeper levels of peace and happiness and consciousness, what would that feel like? What would that look like? I want you to sense it in every breath you take in and out for the next hour to an hour and a half. And you can always come back to your breath whenever you need to. Now let me introduce our wonderful speakers. And if each of you would like to unmute yourself as I announce your names, that would be wonderful. Today we have Janice Thompson.
Hello, everybody.
We have Peter Shank.
Hello, everyone.
We have Andrea Cortez.
Hello, good evening.
We have Emily Harrison.
Hi, everyone. So good to share this sacred time with you. DePaul, when you were taking us in there, I went so deep. I had to like pop back out for a second. But, oh, yeah, we're live. We're doing a meditation. But the vibration of your voice is going to create a very powerful container today. So thank you so much.
Thank you, Emily. We have Kimberly Muska.
Hi, everybody. Honored to be here.
Wonderful. So at the end of today's event, you will have an opportunity to purchase the entire year's worth of Global Gathering events. We started this event in April, and so we're offering it to you for $27. And so that way you get all of the global gatherings in case you've missed any of the previous global gatherings. We have had amazing and powerful healers here, and it's just been a wonderful, wonderful community. And so you will have that information today if you haven't already received it. But this will also help support the global gathering. So I want to thank you in advance. Now, let's start with a process that I have for you today. You know, as a medical intuitive, I connect with a lot of bodies. And I can sense what's going on in your body as I connect with the discomforts and diseases and ailments. Because what happens is that the human body, we are so good at repressing 90% of our emotions. And what do you think these emotions eventually do to us? They keep us in this negative feedback loop, and they keep us in fight or flight. And in the long run, it just builds up, and it impacts the nervous system. And right now, with all the things that are going on in the world, you may be feeling overwhelmed, you may be feeling overtired. Your nervous system may be this chaos, this bundle of chaos. The thing is that your nervous system has these beautiful channels, and these channels are called nerves, right? But around the nervous system, there are so many other energetic channels. And when the nervous system is impacted, all the other channels are also impacted. And you'll know that your nervous system is overwhelmed, overburdened. All you have to do is ask yourself, am I feeling calm, peaceful, joyful, happy every second of my life? You are the only one who can answer this. And if the answer is no, that means you are in fight or flight, and your parasympathetic nervous system needs to be rebooted. So if you're ready to receive this beautiful healing, say yes if you wish to receive. And you can also put it in the chat. It's time to rewire and activate your parasympathetic nervous system. So take a nice deep breath in. I see it. Everybody's saying yes, yes, yes. I'm so excited. So take a nice deep breath in. I can feel everyone's nervous systems. Yes. And so let me connect with your nervous system. I want you to connect with your nervous system. Feel that warmth and tingling along your spine. You may even feel it in your head space. And allow your body and your spine to move however it needs to. And we're going to clear for whatever's coming up for the collective at this time. We're going to clear blockages in the nervous system. So everywhere that you're holding on to feeling hopelessness, clear, cancel, delete. Everywhere that you're holding on to helplessness, clear, cancel, delete. Everywhere you're holding on to pressure, clear, cancel, delete. Feeling limited, clear, cancel, delete. Instability, clear, cancel, delete. Powerless, clear, cancel, delete. Worthless, clear, cancel, delete. Overwhelmed, clear, cancel, delete. Weak, clear, cancel, delete. Frightened, clear, cancel, delete. Intimidated, clear, cancel, delete. Trapped, clear, cancel, delete. Lonely, clear, cancel, delete. Uncertain, clear, cancel, delete. Lack of control, clear, cancel, delete. Not heard, clear, cancel, delete. Fear, clear, cancel, delete. Anxiety and panic, clear, cancel, delete. Loss and grief, clear, cancel, delete. Now let's bring in the energies of the 15-dimensional frequencies of love and aliveness and happiness and joy and power and certainty, security and safety, resilience and sovereignty. And I want you to breathe all these energies into the brain, into the spine, as I ground your energies. Just grounding, 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 aligning your chakras, aligning your meridians, aligning your hara line. Beautiful. Notice how everything is just calming down, just balancing that parasympathetic and sympathetic nervous system. There you go. Just allow. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Open your eyes. Thank you to your guides. Thank you to all of you. All right, now we have Janice Thompson.
Mute myself. Hello, everybody. You hear me okay? Real pleasure to be here. Thank you, Deborah, for that. That was beautiful. Just lovely, calming, beautiful energy. So thank you so much for that. Beautiful. And for the opportunity to be here. It's a really, really beautiful space. So looking forward to this hour. So yes, my name is Janice Thompson and I work with energy and I do some basic tapping techniques, as some of you may know. So we might be doing a little bit of tapping like this tonight. We may, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you want to join in on that, that's the little technique we'll be using. I also do matrix or imprinting, which is, it uses tapping, but it's going back to a younger selves where perhaps trauma or shocks have been held in the body, and I help people work through helping them to heal those past traumas and events that have happened to them. And we do that by what we call an echo. So it's an energetic consciousness hologram. We actually communicate with that aspect of us from perhaps our childhood, maybe past life or ancestrally. And it's wonderful techniques that we use. We also, what I also do, a part of that is matrix collective consciousness, which we're going to do a little bit of tonight all together. And it's going to help people with another aspect of my work, which is helping those through grief. And I've worked with thousands of people in terms of helping them through their own grieving process to flow through it as naturally and comfortably as they possibly can. And that is something that I'm very passionate about because it's a natural process and it's really important to help people just to flow through that. Sometimes we can get stuck because of other traumas and things that have happened in our life. So tonight specifically, we're going to do a little matrix collective consciousness for healing any grief with our ancestors. So it's a beautiful little thing that you're going to follow with me. Call it whatever you like, who knows. Sometimes it's just a beautiful little process that we can work through together. So we're going to really be aiming to looking at helping heal the ancestral grief. And it's really important at this time with the shifts and changes that are going on in the world. So I invite you to join me with this. Okay, so as you've just seen, I'm going to be using this gentle tapping, and I invite you at some point in this little meditation that we're going to be going through to join in with that tapping. Okay, you don't have to, obviously, and if you just want to hold it, that's fine. Do what's right for you. So if you're just ready, I want you to now make yourself feel comfortable in a chair, wherever you're sitting. And if you're happy to, I want you to gently close your eyes. Or you can focus on a spot in front of you. And I'd like to take your awareness as we go on this little journey to help heal ourselves, our ancestors, all of us. I would like you to take your mind to a place that's either a nice feeling or it was a nice event in your life. I want you to take your mind to that place. So you're really thinking about the feelings you had. Might have been a lovely event with your family, with friends. Might be a beautiful place you love going to. But just take your mind, your awareness to that space and really connect in with those feelings that you have in that place. Or it might simply be just connecting with those feelings. This is a beautiful way into the matrix. So connecting into those feelings, really immerse yourself in that. And then I invite you to just find a space in nature, in your mind, a beautiful open space. And in that beautiful open space, I would like you to invite your ancestors in. You may feel them come in, you may hear them come in, you may just know they're there, but this is just a beautiful sacred space for you to bring in your ancestors. Allow them just to come in and sit with you. Just quietly coming in and sitting by you. And as you bring them in, just allow them to sit and really feel the energy of your ancestors. It's okay. We're all one. We're all connected. And just gently, while they are there, just do that little simple tapping technique that I showed you at the beginning. Just tapping your thumb and your fingers. And just knowing that this is helping to release in a very gentle, calm way any traumas through griefs, collective griefs across the time spans, any individual griefs, any individual sadness from any losses that you've experienced in your lifetime, in their lifetime. We don't need to know it. We just know we're gathering to help heal any collective grief, any individual grief. You can bring in guides and angels to support this process if it feels right for you. You do what feels right for you. You may even bring in some of your own aspects into this work, into this little journey that we're on. Might want to bring in some colour. Might want to just bring in some crystal energy. But we're in a sacred space of healing. Gentle, gentle healing. And just allow, as we're tapping, to let go of some of these aspects of grief and loss. Just really gently allow them to let go. Just knowing We're doing a very gentle healing for ourselves and all our ancestors that have gone before us. Us together here today. And it's fine if you just want to sit and tap for yourself here. That's absolutely fine too. Yeah, just do what feels right for you. But just knowing that beautiful intention that we're just helping. Healing. Bring in some beautiful light now. Bring in some beautiful white healing light. Might be a different colour, but just bring in some beautiful healing light. Allow that light to just support yourself and any ancestors that are here present. Maybe lots, maybe a few. But just take that gentle time. And as we're sitting there now, I want you to breathe in that beautiful light, that colour. Allow that healing to occur. And just allow yourself to know that you've done just a beautiful little bit of healing to help yourself, family and ancestors. And allow that group now just to feel that love between you all. Bring it in together. Just bring that love into that group, that love and light. Bring that into the group and really hold that space. Allow that picture now of beautiful colour, beautiful gatherings, beautiful knowing, inner knowing. Allow that to go into your head, down through all the neural pathways in your brain. Allow it to go down through your face, down through your neck, across your shoulders. Allow that beautiful picture in front of you to go to the ends of your fingertips. Allow it to go down through your feet and through every system in your body. Allow it to go into your digestive system, your immune system. Allow it to go through every part of you. Placing your hands on your heart, breathe that beautiful healing through into your heart. And allow it to go back out into the universe. As near or as far as you want it to go. It might be just the room you're in. It might be your town. It might be your country. It might be the universe. And just hold that space for 1 second. Allow it to be. I'd like you now just to give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Just with that knowing you've done a little piece of healing there. Focus on your breath. Nice deep breath in and out. One more, breathing in and out. And just slowly opening your eyes, coming back into the room. Back with me. Just knowing you've just done a small little piece of wonderful healing for yourselves and for your ancestors around any grief or loss that may have occurred in the past. Thank you for joining me for that. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. Very much looking forward to the rest of the evening. I have given a little free gift as well, which is a little PDF of some of the ancestral work I do. That was a teeny little flavour of it, an absolute teeny little flavour of what I do, but just so that you can have that experiential aspect. But there's a little PDF that gives you a little bit more around that. So thank you very much. Don't want to spend any more time. On to I'm not sure who's next, but thank you very much. Bless you all. Looking forward to the rest of the evening too.
Thank you, Janice. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Let's see. All right, next we have Kimberly.
Hello, everybody. Pleasure to be here. So after this beautiful healing that we've gone through with our ancestors and bringing that in, we're now going to do something that brings in energy from our ancestors as well, that things we've carried with us that are holding us back. And when we talk about being in our highest energy and the highest light, this one thing here in the 3D seems to pull us back down into that human part that doesn't always feel so great, and that's money. So tonight we're going to do a little healing around money, because It is something that we need here in the 3D, whether we like it or not. It is actually something that we can do beautiful things with when we allow it to come in. So we know money, and we all know this at our core, that money is just energy, but we forget. Our human gets in the way and we forget. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little practice around money, because what I do, my core thing that I do is I show spiritual entrepreneurs how to create 6- and 7-figure businesses. And the thing that holds them up more than anything is this idea of money. So even if you aren't an entrepreneur, but you're out there and you're looking at your bank account, that's one of those things that seems to hold us back and keep us from being in our absolute highest vibration. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little method that I call it's the Alchemy of Emotion. And when we use it, which it can be used for anything, but in particular when we're using it around money, it's hugely transformational. So around money, we have all this emotion around money. And when we think of money as just energy, there should be no emotion around it. But we get worried about it and it holds us down. And so what we're going to do is we're going to take the emotion around money and we're going to do a little alchemy, and we're going to transmute that emotion. So this is what we're going to do. If you all got to take a moment, we're going to take a breath. And you can close your eyes or leave it open for this, but we're going to do a little process, and we're going to think about our bank accounts. So you could close your eyes and then imagine yourself logging into your, I'm going to call it your imaginary bank account. Because when we think about it, is any of this actually real to begin with? And if we're the creators of our reality and co-creators on this planet, we've basically just created this imaginary account. So we're going to log into our account. And I want you to think about what you have in there now. What's in there? And when you think of your bank account, what's the emotion that pops in? Is it excitement? Is it a little worry? Do you feel the emotion in your body? Where is that emotion sitting? And I want you to feel it. And if the emotion is something of a, we're going to call it a lower vibration, we don't necessarily want to judge that emotion, but if it's feeling maybe not so good at the moment, I want you to really feel the emotion around money and what's in your account. Feel it. Take it all in and feel it. And when you feel it, I want you to feel it in your body and then take a moment and go, how cool that I'm feeling this emotion. How amazing that my higher self has created this instance and created this account where I can go in and see my imaginary money and see what it is. We're going to feel the emotion some more. We're going to try to release some of the emotion. But as we release that emotion, what I want you to do is actually imagine pulling it out of your body, wherever it is. If you're feeling it in your chest because it's tight, or in your stomach, pull the energy out and bring it into a ball in front of you, a little clear ball, and begin to put the energy into that ball. And as you begin to put the energy in that ball, and then you start thinking about how amazing that I've created this account. How amazing that my higher self has brought me to this situation, looking at this account, and that I get to harness the energy of the emotion that I'm experiencing right now around money so that I can transmute it and I can take my power back from that energy around money. So you've now pulled the energy out of your body. It's in this little ball in front of you. And the energy may not look great at the moment because you pulled it out. It wasn't feeling fantastic. And it may be a little cloudy. I usually see it as like darker swirls. And now what we're going to do is we're going to look at that ball and we're going to give that ball love and light. Because what needs more love than money? Money has such a bad rap. We have so many limiting beliefs about it. Yet it can do such good here in the 3D. So we're going to give that energy that we have just pulled out of ourselves, we are going to give it love and light. And I want you to see that ball of energy sparkling and beautiful and glowing and full of love and light. And then I want you to take that ball when you see it and it's shining bright and you can feel that emotion from you is now gone. And you're sitting there in the kind of excitement and kind of giggly joy of knowing that you created that situation with money just so that you could heal yourself, just so that you could take this emotion and take your power back from it. And it should kind of make you giggle just a little bit. And as you see that ball of love and light, I want you to take it and think of it as like a water balloon and pop it over your head and feel the love and light and the power of that emotion just fill your body so that your entire body is love and light and sparkling and beautiful. And then you take that moment and just think how amazing that we are in a 3D planet with this thing that we call money that can do beautiful things. It can help people. You can build schools and take care of sick puppies and feed children. We can do amazing things with money when we allow it to flow to us. So we're going to have some true appreciation for what money can do. And now that you have transmuted that emotion and you are filled with love and light around the idea of money, we are going to just give it appreciation. We are going to know that it's our birthright. We're going to thank the universe for allowing it to be our birthright and allowing the greatest amount of energy in the form of money to flow to us that the universe has waiting for us, and just be in deep appreciation for the money that's flowing in and flowing out, and knowing that it doesn't actually belong to us. It belongs to the universe. It's energy. Doesn't belong to us. So allow it to flow in and allow it to flow out. Give it huge appreciation and love and light, and it will come to you in such a beautiful way and will be unbelievable to you. And now that you have this giddiness and this new appreciation for money, let's take a deep breath in and out and smile a little bit about it. Have some fun with it. Know that the creation of money is fun. And I hope that helped some healing, knowing that you've done some healing around the thing that comes into our hands every day that doesn't really exist. There you go.
Kimberly, did you have a link or
I do.
something you'd like to share?
I do. I forgot about that part. I do. So like I mentioned before, I specifically work with spiritual entrepreneurs. So if you are someone that has a spiritual business or thinking about it, spiritual coaches that are thinking about creating your business, you can go over to a free gift. I have a free training, which are the 5 shifts that my clients are using to create their 6-figure businesses. And the link is here. And it's also at spiritualbizsuccess.com is the actual link. And it's a lot about the mindset, and a lot of it's about money and how do we bring in our vibration to allow the abundance to flow to us.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. That was amazing. Thank you. Okay, next we have Peter.
Hey, everyone. Thank you for having me this evening. So in brief, 20 years ago, I had a wake-up experience. I was very left brain at that time. Over the next 20 years, the right-hand side of my brain, the metaphysical, started to develop rapidly. Over the years, I've developed a lot of products and services that help move people from a life that is stuck in fear into a loving world. I do that with water. I do that with software that modifies the structure of a water based on intention. I do workshops, I do radio shows, and the last 5 years, I've really been pushing the envelope with a plethora of physical products. So tonight, we're going to do a core activation, and these are really cool. So as we were going through the other 2 beautiful activations, I was like, oh boy, got a little competition tonight. So what we're going to do is I need, first of all, everyone to get a glass of water. We're going to bless a glass of water. That will help illuminate you in a way that I can see you. And through that, we're going to start spinning up your core. Your core goes by many names. Some people call it the soul. Some people call it the I am. Some people call it the center of their being. To me, everything I've developed has been developed with quantum principles. So the consciousness is really the center of everything. And tonight we're going to spin it. As it spins, it's going to create a massive energetic field that's going to push out any blockages that you perceive to have or you don't know you have. We're going to completely remove tonight. It's going to be a very strong experience. Why? Because we're going to be using some radical new technology which has not been used before in public. These are called Vita Navitas. Literal translation is life energy. I'm going to be using these. It's a new product coming from the MDM team, probably in the December timeframe. And we're going to be using part of the energies from these to supercharge your water to help remove those blockages. So water is the most programmable material in all of existence. And it does anything for you as long as you acknowledge its existence. And we're going to do that tonight. Like everyone, to hold up a glass of water, take your left hand is for receiving, and spread your fingers over the water. In a second, you're going to start to feel the energy move down through your hand into the water. It can come up as a straight bolt of lightning. It can feel heat, pinpricklies, tingling, but you'll know once it starts to move. Putting your attention on the water, just pull it up in your mind, look at it, and repeat these 8 magical words. I honor the space in which you exist. Then you'll start to feel that energy move a little bit quicker through your hand into the water. Now, I'd like everyone to go ahead and drink as much as you like. Notice the taste and the texture of the water. Ooh, that one's good. Next, I want everyone to just kind of sit back, close your eyes, and just know where the energy from the water is transversing in your body. And don't say your stomach. Okay, we don't want physical, we want energetic. Where is it moving in your body? I'd like everyone to keep their eyes closed and just concentrate on my voice. We're going to start to spin that core now. Once the core is moving, you'll start to feel an energetic field somewhere inside of you just build. I'd like you to breathe through your mouth, exhaling through your nose 3 times very, very deeply. Through your mouth, exhale through your nose. When you're breathing in through your mouth, you are breathing in source energy, beautiful white light. When you are exhaling through your nose, you are exhaling smog, garbage, everything that needs to go. Core is spinning faster now. That energetic field is now growing. Perceived blockages you may have in life, mixed feelings, anything low vibe is going. Nothing can exist within the sphere of that energetic field that vibrates lower. Core is spinning much faster now. And that field is continuing to grow larger. First stop along that energetic path is the emotional sac. This is where most of your blockages happen. As the core spins faster now, and we're moving through that emotional field, it's just dissolving, it's all being pushed out. Core is spinning much faster now. That field is continuing to grow. You might start to feel all of your chakras just opening up one by one. Crown, third eye, the throat, the heart, solar plex, sacrum, base. Everything is being pushed out that vibrates lower. Core is spinning very, very fast now. That field is massive. Continuing to push out. 3 more breaths through your mouth, exhaling through your nose. In with source energy, out with the garbage. First carrier wave will plug right into your crown. There's nothing you have to do, just allow it to happen. Carrier waves come out when the core reaches optimal speeds. It's just to balance the chakras. Second carrier wave is now plugging into your base. It's all going to work in parallel. It just blow open the chakras. Out comes the garbage. Core is spinning even faster now. And that field is massive. I don't know about you, but I got ringing in my ears. Continuing to push out. Your heartbeat is now matching the impulses from the carrier waves. With each heartbeat, the field is continuing to grow. The core is spinning very, very fast now. Just allow the emptiness to leave you. All the blockages, they're just going. There's nothing in its path. Nothing can exist within the sphere of that wave that vibrates lower. I'm through the emotional sac now. Now it's going to be cleanup time. One more push. The core has reached peak speed. And that field is as big as it's going to get. Everything is just moving out. I'd like everyone to come back. Take a couple deep breaths any way you want. Get your marbles realigned. I know I have to. How's everybody feeling? So that is a mini core. There's 3 or 4 different ones that we offer. This was a lot of energy moving through you very quickly. The point was to just take out any blockages, any perceived blockages, in clearing you up to allow you to receive. And you know, with all the beautiful work that everyone's doing tonight, it's going to be pretty wild to watch what happens. So if you would like to know more about me, you can go to the moderndaymystic.com website. I have a complete bio there. There are a lot of different products and services that this team offers. And again, you know, I have learned long ago by one of my deepest teachers, the great ascended Master Saint Germain, to see the invisible and do the impossible. And that's, you know, directly related in products and services that we offer. Everything represents past, present, and future. Past being ancient knowledge, present being products put together what started the state-of-the-art technology and fabrication and metallurgy products, all done in a futuristic design. Deepak?
Thank you, Peter. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Next, we have Andrea.
Thank you. My name is Andrea Cortez. I'm a music therapist, and I feel really energized right now from everyone's process. So, woo, it feels like a lot of energy. So thank you so much for having me here. I'm going to be doing a healing harp meditation, and my work it has many different levels. One thing that I like to talk about with music and about music is that it helps to retrain our nervous system and helps us to respond to stress in a different way. So music is going directly into the auditory system and into the brain and affecting our brain patterns. And this is because music has rhythm and music has frequency. Our brain is also working on frequency and rhythm oscillation patterns. So there is a process of entrainment that can happen. Entrainment is when one thing comes into sync with another. So I play music to help bring people into a state of relaxation, helping the nervous system to go into a rest and digest state, out of fight or flight. Also, music is really a beautiful way to connect into the heart space. So when we speak and we use language and words, sometimes it can be hard to get past the analytical thinking with that, so music can help us to go into heart space. I use imagery and guide people into going deeper into that intuitive space, connecting to heart. So this evening I'm going to be playing a piece, an improvisation. I only use improvisation with my music. I'm going to be playing an improvisation for healing emotionally and healing the heart and healing spiritually. So for this piece, you can just be comfortable in your position and we can begin. You can close your eyes. However is comfortable for you. And we'll begin with a deep breath in. Through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose. Out through the mouth. Begin to imagine yourself feeling a little more rooted, grounding into the space that you're in. Reconnecting yourself to your physical presence. So just noticing all the way to the toes, into the feet, the ankles. Noticing the legs and the knees. Reconnecting your awareness to the fingers, to the hands. Shoulders, allowing the shoulders to relax and drop. Allowing the jaw to relax and release. Allowing the muscles in the face, along the forehead to release and relax. Hold in your attention and awareness your entire body at once, all the way from the toes to the fingertips, all the way to the top of the head. And as you breathe in through the nose, imagine breathing in with the whole body. You can imagine breathing in a nourishing light. Breathing in through the nose. Notice the movement of breathing. As you inhale, you fill up with air. Releasing on the exhale. Allowing yourself to slow down. Allowing your energy to balance and reharmonize. Just listening with a relaxed mind. Your energy rebalances and reharmonizes naturally with the sound. As you breathe in, imagine breathing in a light all the way to the heart. Your heart begins to illuminate a light. You can feel this light in your heart. Feel its warmth and its nourishment. You can begin to see this light reaching all parts of the body, all the way to the toes, all the way to the fingertips, all the way to the top of the head. Then this light begins to extend beyond your physical body until you see yourself glowing with a light all around your body. Begin taking in a deep breath in, breathing in through the nose, breathing out through the mouth. You can begin moving the toes a little bit, moving the fingers. You want to move the shoulders. Just bring a little bit of movement to the body. Keeping that deep breath, inhale in. Coming back into the space, you can open your eyes as you're ready. Thank you.
Thank you, Andrea. And where can people find you?
My website, mindbodymusiccenter.com, and Instagram also, same, mindbodymusiccenter.com.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. And I do have a link with, I don't know, yeah, that's it. I think the link to a full, believe it's an hour of a healing sound meditation with the harp on the YouTube. So.
Perfect. And that's posted in the chat.
I
So
see
if
it. Yeah.
Yep. And if everyone or anyone would like to go over to the chat, if you look at the bottom, you could click on chat and you'll see all the gifts that we're offering tonight. There are links there. So thank you so much, Andrea. It was so beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So we have one more beautiful activation meditation process that we're going to be doing. And so I'm going to let Emily take over now.
Well, Thank you, DePaul. And what phenomenal genius is in this container tonight. I actually was praying to my guides, calling them in before it was my turn. I'm like, oh my gosh, I play so full out. I just got so activated by all of the beautiful energy healers here in the house. I hope that I can slobber together some great words, some great inspiration for you all. But yes, I am Emily Harrison, founder director of the Akashic Academy. And what you have experienced here tonight inside of this container is a beautiful example of my favorite way to use the Akashic Records, which is to pull out each one of our own unique genius. The Akashic Records are the realm of consciousness where all information is stored from a neutral perspective, so from a perspective of unconditional love and zero judgment. And when we learn to tap into this space of infinite intelligence, we can get creative downloads at a moment's notice, which is what you have seen on display here tonight. Each one of these experts, these light workers, these thought leaders, difference makers, have spent moments of downloading specific creative genius and creating medicine, creating protocols, creating music, creating opportunity to heal, to serve here on the planet. And it is such an honor for me to watch the Akashic Records in motion, whether the other talented experts who are here sharing this panel with me call it the Akashic Records or the field or their guides, or we know that there are so many different names for how we are beginning to interact with this information. But when we do, this is the kind of new earth that we create together. And my passion on the planet is to return this technology of the Akashic Records, where every human realizes that when we shift our consciousness into this higher state, we then can get soul level guidance, wisdom, clarity about anything in our life. And how powerful is that as we are going through this evolutionary expansion? We're reinventing ourselves here on the planet. We need powerful information and powerful insight so we can find the root of the dis-ease that we experience. It's an emotional dis-ease that creates all physical dis-ease, and the emotional dis-ease generally comes from a belief system that is no longer serving us. And what I have observed tonight happening as each one of these beautiful artists are coming together to share their genius is there's been a story woven here for each one of us. There has been a unique experience, a unique recipe of energy shifting, moving, enlightening, activating, going on for every single one of us. And it's going to be unique and specific to you, but the big themes that I've seen moving in tonight are inviting the ancestors forward and clearing the wounds of our ancestors. And then when Kimberly followed Janice with the money clearing and clearing how we felt about money, I just felt so many collective paradigms that have to do with our ancestors and with money, whether you individually feel blocked from money or whether you see as a bigger collective how we all have been imprisoned to believe that we must go to jobs in the 3D and work for somebody else to keep our lights on and to pay the bills. And we've had some misconceptions implanted into our mind and our experience about what freedom, what a job, what money truly is. What I love is that every single one of these high-level beings who share this panel with me today have created their own job, and I believe that's so important. As we move into the 5D, finding your own unique genius and discovering how you can show up and serve the planet with that is of the utmost importance. It's going to be how we move from a society that is competing against each other to a society that is collectively cooperating and sharing what gifts each one of us have here on the planet. And I think that's so important. And then Peter came in with that powerful activation. I have to say, isn't it weird what happens when you breathe in through your mouth and out through your nose? We had an experience doing the breath both ways. And did you all notice the difference within your own energy field? you have such a powerful piece of technology right here that when you begin to learn how to work it, how to play with it in different ways, and your breath is a very powerful one, you begin to call forward different aspects of creativity or of healing or of activating your parasympathetic nervous system, which is where you find both of those things, relaxation and creativity. And so I feel like we had that powerful experience of spinning out, and I love flinging things out of my field. It's just the energy gets going so fast, and nothing that's not supposed to be there can hang on. I felt like a kid in a merry-go-round. So fun. And then Andrea, when you moved us into the surrender of the cerebral and having to put words to what it was that we were experiencing and just to be present with the music, so powerful for me. So what I would like to contribute to all of you who are watching live, who are watching from the future, which means you're watching the replay, is an opportunity to tap into our records. And we'll tap into the records very quickly. There are many different ways that you can access this realm of infinite awareness. And truly, we're connecting and communicating with the field constantly in our life. But where our level of consciousness is when we're communicating with that field really changes the experience that we have. So I'd like to usher us all into the space of the Akashic Records. The energy is already very high. We're all very much in that space. But in the field of your soul level intelligence, I would like to give you some questions. Questions open up new doorways of possibility. They are keys. And I feel like what we need tonight in this space are the questions that are going to reveal just what kind of healing you experience. Like Peter said, he said, oh, I'm excited to see what happens. The integration process, which is usually several days to a week and sometimes even more after you experience containers like this, can be really profound. And what I would like to do before we close this space today is to invite questions that will allow you to fully see the transformation that you've gone through tonight. Not only to bring your awareness to what in your ancestry you've cleared, what you've healed, what you've let go of, but also bring your awareness to what is possible now that that energy is no longer taking up space in your field. Where do you want to go now that you've done the work? You showed up, you signed up for the event, you came, you played full out, you went through all of the experiences. What is possible for you now? And in the space of the Akashic Records, we have access to all future possibilities. So we will go into the records, we'll do some reflection together, and we will call forward the highest possibility that you have opened for yourself after being here present in this container and experiencing the genius of all of these beautiful light workers coming forward to help heal and activate the planet together. So I'm just going to invite everybody to sit up nice and straight. Few nice deep breaths. Allow your body and in your memory field, we've been deep many times tonight. Just allow your body and your awareness, your consciousness to return to that state of very deep stillness and present awareness. I want you to focus on a crystalline tube of light that runs up and down your spine. We're going to anchor that all the way down into the core of Mother Earth. So sending that down, grounding, anchoring your energy, opening up a two-way flow of energy back and forth from Mother Earth, and then focusing that crystalline tube again, this time sending it out the top of your head all the way up through the layers of space and time. Exiting the universe, exiting the multiverse. Deep inhale with me as we anchor into the Akash or the ether. Primordial energy. And opening up that flow. Imagine the crystalline tube of light opening and gold, platinum, diamond energy spiraling down through the layers of space and time. Integrating in through your upper gateway, spiraling down, anchoring in your soul star chakra, continuing to spiral down, harnessing, activating down through the crown, the third eye, the fourth eye, the throat, the ascended heart, the solar plexus, the sacral, the root, spiraling down out your feet, activating earth star chakra below your feet, anchoring deep into the core of Mother Earth, breathing now. Feel yourself as this divine channel, connected to Mother Earth, Father Sky. Running that energy through your body now. I want you just to sound one gentle, sacred Om to yourself. Om is the sound, the primordial energy. Akash is also primordial energy. So setting the intention to use this vibrational frequency of Om to connect you directly into the record, so all that flows into your awareness is from this higher state of love, compassion, and soul level wisdom. Sound a gentle Om with me now. You are now directly connected into the space of your Akashic records, and your Akashic records are open. And all the information and insight that flows into your awareness, as I'm asking you these questions, will activate and illuminate your field, fully helping you to stabilize in all of the energies that we've brought in tonight, and to witness, to understand, to realize in this moment what is now possible for you. So the first question I want you to ask is, ask for your guides to reveal to you specifically where you've healed tonight. And just let thoughts or emotions, whatever comes up into your mind, I want you to go with it. But ask your guides to reveal specifically, where have you been healed tonight? Notice what you notice coming up. You might want to take some notes, do some channel writing. Just let your guides bring your awareness in whatever way they do. There's no right or wrong way to do this. It's just a matter of being present with your imagination and catching the glimpses of how your energy moves and shifts. What specifically has been healed for you tonight? The next question I want you to ask in the space of your Akashic records is, what is possible for you now that wasn't possible for you before you attended this sacred ceremony tonight? What is possible for you now that you've attended this sacred ceremony that was not possible for you before? And again, trusting whatever the guides are revealing to you, whatever's popping into your awareness. And with that inspiration of what is now possible for you, I want you to imagine stepping into a higher timeline, a higher vibrational frequency timeline, where your abundance is perfectly constructed and intact, your prosperity, your inspiration, your wisdom, your higher level wisdom, so intact that your ability to manage your own personal energy is so cultivated that you can create any life that you want to create. Feel into those possibilities of what you've opened tonight. Feel in the imagination. Get as clear on it as you can. Bring as many of the details of this vision into focus as you can. It's okay if they don't all come into focus, but just spend some time seeing what is possible for yourself. And the final question I want you to invite forward tonight, here in the space of your Akashic records, is for revelation on, who do I need to become so that I can stabilize in this timeline? Who do I need to become so I can stabilize in this timeline. Maybe you need to commit to a study of growth, of spiritual growth and learning, so that you can discover the truth of who you are and what your unique genius is. Maybe you need more time on the mat, whether that's the yoga mat or meditation. Maybe you need more time in stillness and silence to cultivate that inner guru so you can step up into this new possibility. Maybe you need a diet shift. Maybe you need to cultivate more life force energy, more prana from the food you eat, from how much time you spend in nature. Maybe your social crew needs an overhaul. I don't know which one of you needs that out there, but one of you does. As the guys just came in, they don't usually talk about your social crew needing an overhaul. If that's you, you better own it. I'm just kidding. In a certain sense, all of us need to look at our social crews. Many times as empaths, you'll go into your hermit shell and maybe you don't have a social container or a container of deep, connected, intimate, passionate friendships and relationships. Maybe your tribe is not focused on the same areas of expansion you are, and you would be better served to find a soul family, a soul tribe, a community where you can learn and grow and expand in the areas that are important and meaningful to you. Whatever you need to become, who you need to become to step into this higher essence of you, I want you to breathe it in now. We've done a lot of beautiful work with the breath. Play with your breath a little bit here. Play with breathing in through your nose. Play with breathing in through your mouth. Take a nice long breath. Take slow breaths. Hold the breath so that the breath can fully absorb into the body. I want you to use this opportunity to become your own unique genius using your breath, trusting that however you're being guided to call this essence from the field, from the space of your Akashic records into your physical body with your breath, that you are doing it just the right way. And even if you don't understand in this moment why you chose the certain rhythm or length of breath that you did, trusting that there is a scientific, a quantum, an energetic explanation that will make all the sense in the world to you as you begin to know yourself more dynamically. Breathing that energy in. Good work, everyone. Sounding one more sweet, sacred, authentic, from your heart and soul Om. Giving thanks for all that we've experienced here together. And being on a heightened level of awareness so that you can see and understand the transformation that you've undergone tonight, and you can begin to see how you are unfolding in a new paradigm, a new dimension after spending this time here together tonight. One final Om. The records are now closed. And I have a gift to share with each one of you as well. For those of you who are learning to trust yourself, to trust your genius, to communicate with the field. It's so important that we learn to use our intuitive senses and that we turn on our psychic abilities, which every human has. So I am offering a free course, learn to activate your psychic senses, where we will go through short exercises, short, simple, practical exercises you can do in seconds a day that will increase your ability to get very, very clear messages from the field, from your guides, and help you to step into embodying your true genius here on the planet. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Emily. How wonderful, how beautiful. What an amazing, amazing end to our show. Thank you again, Emily. And I want to thank everyone here. I want to thank you all for showing up and our speakers for sharing such beautiful healings and their gifts with us. So I want to thank each and every one of you. Now, I want to also remind you there is, the replay on Facebook, as well as it's been shared out to a lot of different places. So I'm sure you'll catch it somewhere. You will also be receiving the replay in the email in the next 24 hours. So look out for that in your email. And again, I want to thank all of you for listening here live and to the replay when you receive it, and for sharing your light with us and coming together in this wonderful sacred space, this container of light. Remember, we are creators and we can continue to create what we want to see in the world. So please continue to be the light that you are, and may you always find peace and love in your hearts. If you are ready to own the Global Gathering events, you can do so now. We are putting the link in the chat, and check your email. You'll receive it there as well. You'll receive all the powerful events that have been done from April all the way through now, as well as audios, videos, clips, and so much more. A lot more free downloadables you'll see, and it's just $27. It supports the Global Gathering. So I want to thank all of you. You will have access again to the Global Gathering in the next 24 hours. If you enjoyed the Global Gathering, please do share it out. When you get on Facebook, share it out. Even here in your emails, share it out. We would love to get more and more people sharing our light and your light to people all around the world. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Sending all of you light, joy, and love, and see you all next month. Thank you and namaste.